Hello, my wonderful weasels. Welcome back to the Game Cave. My name is Weasel Bandit. We are in Rimworld, and we are just about to start our first colony. We have chosen Bob the Blob Saggy, and I'm actually gonna call him the Blob. Bob the Blob Saggy, and we are about to start our adventure here. Sorry, that was my phone. We are about to start our adventure here in Rimworld. This is just a little bit of a backstory. The neurosimulations, hologames, and free orgies were never enough for you. You wanted more, the grit and consequence of real life, like they talked about in the history books. You wanted to know what real challenges and consequences, what real challenge and consequence feel like. Now, after a journey of decades in crypto sleep, you're landing on this unknown Rimworld. Real consequences await you. So you are a rich explorer. Yeah. And there you are. Hey, we have a dog. Haha. We have Aristotle. He's a male Labrador retriever, age 3. Okay. Here we have Bob the Blob. The Blob. This is the place that we will be colonizing. It's a fairly big place. We chose that in another video, in an earlier video. There is a lot of trees. There are fairly good amount of animal life. So there'll definitely be enough food to go around. Also, there will be a lot of things to mine with all of the hills that we have here. This is something that you can mine things from. Like down here we have steel. Here we have plasteel. It's something stronger than steel. We have compacted machinery and a lot of other stuff here. So that's good. The very first thing that you want to do is unforbid a bunch of items. That's something that I never understood. I've never understood why it's like this in the beginning. Because you crash land with a lot of steel, you crash land with a lot of survival meats, with some components, some silver, some medicine, a weapon, and some gold. Why is that forbidden? Forbidden means that you can't, that your pawns, your colonists, are, well, forbidden from using them. So the thing that you want to do there is to just unforbid it. Double click on each individual item, which means that once you double click on it, it will select all of them. And then just press down, click down here, or press F on your keyboard. Yeah. Also, silver, let's unforbid that. Package, or these meals, packaged survival meals. Also the gold, the weapon, the components, and the medicine. Shouldn't there be? Yeah, there's also wood. It's like right there. Good. 300 wood. Unforbid that. Great. That's the very first thing you want to do. Before we're doing anything else, I want to explain the interface for you guys. There's a bunch of stuff here that's not very intuitive for you when you first get in here. First of all, down here in the lower left corner, you can see some information about where you are hovering with your mouse. Like right here, we have rough slate. That's the ground that's here. That's slate ground, and that means that it has a penalty on the walk speed. You walk slower here. It's also lit, meaning that there's light here. If we advance the time, like there, you can see that it gets lighter, and that's because the day is progressing. You can see the time of the day down here, 6 hours. As it says there, 6H, that means 6 hour, the 6th hour, the the 7th hour, and there are 24 hours in a day, so that's what that means. So it's military time. Also, the date is down here. Not really anything useful, but it's fair enough. And you can see how many days have passed since you arrived on this planet. Great. Another thing that you want to look out for is the temperature. It's right here, outdoors. Wherever you point your cursor, it will tell you if it's outdoors, if it is roofed or unroofed. Like right here, you can see it's outdoors. It's not roofed. Is there anything else that there is a roof? The roof. No, it's also not roofed. No, there's nowhere that has a roof over it. No. That's fair enough. But we will soon build a place that has a roof over it. But there you can see if the room that you have built, if it's indoors, if it's outdoors, or if it has a roof everywhere. And that's a good thing if you want to control the temperature. Then it needs to be indoors and it needs to have a roof. So I'll show you that when we begin to construct things. Also the temperature, 13 degrees Celsius. In the options you can choose between... Where is it? There it is, Celsius. You can choose between Fahrenheit and Kelvin. I myself I'm from Europe, so I'm used to Celsius. Good. So that's the temperature. Also above that is the immediate things that you need to take care of. The game will come with different things that you need to take care of. They will all be here. Like, first of all, we need a place to sleep for Bob the Blob. And he's a hunter, meaning that he's assigned to do hunting, but he doesn't have a ranged weapon. You can only hunt with a ranged weapon, apparently. So, first of all, we want to address this. We'll give him a weapon. We have a charge rifle down here. We will ask him to pick it up by selecting Blob and equip the charge rifle. There we go. Now he has it equipped, as you can see if you select him, and it's down here. So that was that taken care of. Next, we want to build a bed. For that, we want to give Bob an order. We do that in the architect window down here. We press it, and there's a bunch of stuff that you can choose from. You can also get it selected by right-clicking on your mouse. Then it will open. We want to build a bed for him, so we will choose in the furniture department, or the furniture tab, we will choose a bed. And just for now, we will place it right here. Right there. There we go. A bed, we will put it here. Now, look what happens when Bob sees that. He will haul wood to bed. As it says down here, you can see what he's doing at all times if you select him and read here. What it says here is that he will be hauling wood to the bed to build the bed. And that's about it. Now he has built it, and as you can see here, he is cleaning. He's cleaning that because now this is his home area. Whenever the pawns build something, they will expand the home area. You can watch the home area by choosing the architect, choosing zone, and choosing expand or clear home area. The blue here is the home area. You can expand it to go to be bigger, or you can clear it to be smaller. That goes for every other zone as well. There is a stockpiling zone. If we put it here, we'll watch what Bob does now. Okay, Bob, stop cleaning. There you go. Now he will haul the steel to the stockpile zone. Otherwise, he wouldn't touch this. He wouldn't touch this. No. Otherwise, he wouldn't touch this because he didn't have a place to haul it to. But now he has his stockpile zone, which is right here. It can be a little bit difficult to see when there's grass, but if we ask Bob to cut some of the plants, you'll be able to see that there is in fact a zone there. And the thing that I did there is that I went into orders and I ordered him to cut the plants. That doesn't mean that he will do it right away, because there's something called work priorities, which I will explain in a later video. But he has started to do it right away, which is good. And okay, I don't know if you can see it. It might be that you are able to see it. See the line, like right here. If you are, and I am not, it's because I'm colorblind. If you are not, it's because that there is an option somewhere, which I can't remember where you can choose to. Oh, it's down here. toggle visibility of... there it is. Yeah, you can see right here. There's actually a... yeah, you can see it. If you keep your eyes there and then untoggle there, you can toggle the visibility of the zones down here. That's where you... so the zone is right there. He'll keep hauling all of your stuff to this place. Let's just skip that. One thing you will notice now is that Bob is just lying there doing nothing. And that's because he has needs. I'll get more into them at a later point. But he has needs, and as for this moment, he needs to relax a little bit. So he is cloud watching. That's the thing that he can do at the moment because there's really not much else to do. So he'll just lie down and then cloud watch. Right. Let's wait a little bit until Bob has moved everything else down to the stockpile zone. Alright, that was that. Now Bob is cleaning again because we have expanded our home area when we built the stockpile zone. What we want to do now is build house a blob. We will build house a blob. No, we will build a house for blob. And the way we'll do that is we go into the architect again, into structure. This is where you build stuff. We will build a wall. And the thing that you want to do here is to build a walled area around the bed. So let's just see here. Let's give him like 8 times... oh, we can't build there. We can't build there because, as you can see here, it's marsh soil, which means that we can't build something on marsh soil. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I have the development tools enabled, and I'll just put in some regular soil there so that we are able to build right here. It's something that you will be able to do later on without the development tools once you get further in the research department. But for now, I'm just doing this. Right. 8 times 8. That will be the bedroom. Great. Let's wait for Bob to build that. Oh, he has gone to bed. Simply because it's 22 in the evening, meaning 10 p.m. So let's wait for him to wake up. Alright, Bob has waken up. First thing that he'll do is he'll go eat something. And then he'll start constructing this. And the first thing he wants to do is to cut down the tree because it's in the way. He'll use the wood that he got from that to start constructing some of the walls. After that, he'll go collect wood from the other places that he has got wood stored, and he will continue. Sometimes the construction will fail, and when that does, he will waste some resources. The higher Bob's construction level is, the fewer times he will fail at that. He will gain experience point in the construction the more he constructs. You can see here it says from 805, now it goes up to 819. So the more he constructs, the better he'll become at it. At the moment he's level 1, he's an utter beginner. Right. Now he has almost completed his little cottage, little house. He will start constructing a roof. This is the animation for when the roof is constructed. But there is a problem. He can't get inside, and Aristotle, the dog, is caught inside. So we want to build a door. Let's just put it right here. Let's wait for Bob to build it. There we go. He has completely constructed the roof now, and as you can see... No, come on. Come on, Bob, you can do it. Can he do it? Bob, the build. Yeah, there we go. Good. As you can see down in this place now, when we hover the mouse over here, it's indoors. If we remove some of the roof, let's say like right here, then you can see as he removes it, first of all, you can see that there is something wrong there, but you will also be able to see that it's unroofed. It's not outdoors, because if it was outdoors, that would mean that some of the wall was missing. Now it's outdoors. But for now, it's let's just build another there. I hope you understand what I mean. If it says outdoors, it means that some of the walls are missing. Or isn't finished or something. If it says unroofed, it means that some of the roof is missing. And what I did there before, there's also no roof and roof areas. You can remove the roof from a building by expanding this. You can clear that zone by using that, but you can also expand the roof, meaning that at the moment he can build the roof right there. We could also, if we wanted to, expand the roof zone to this, meaning that he will start to build. Let's let him eat something. There, he's started to build a roof around this place, because we expanded the roof area. And the thing about roofs, it keeps things from deteriorating. Like if we watch here, the survival meal, it is deteriorating due to being unroofed. So you want to have a roof around the place that you have your stockpile zone. Let's just build this, and then come on to build that. Yeah, and then build a roof. Where do we have? That's right there. Good. Then we can expand the roof zone to there, meaning that, come on, there we go. Now he's building the roof. Now that we have a roof over this place, it means that the packaged survival meals, the medicine, and the components, they are not deteriorating due to being unroofed. These are simply because he hasn't finished building the roof right here. One last thing I want to show you in this video is that you can force him to work on something. You can prioritize it by selecting him and right-clicking on some place that there is a job for him, and then he will do that. So, yeah, that's what you can do now. This is not being deteriorated anymore. That's how you prioritize stuff, by selecting him and then right-clicking on the thing that you want him to do. You can also get him to consume a meal. You can get him to equip wood. Not that then he will have wood as a weapon instead of. So let's just equip the charge rifle instead. That's okay. That's good. Great. So this is the last thing I want to show you in this video. I think this is a good basis for getting started nicely inside of Rimworld. Now he has a place to sleep. He has a place to store all of his stuff, and I think that's good. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here in the Game Cave. My name is Weasel Bandit. Bye.